and welcome to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since my very beginning, I truly appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. If you're looking for me anywhere else on the internet, you can find me at my socials, which are Instagram and Facebook. Facebook is a group page, so you do have to figure out a couple non-invasive questions and agree to the rules, and you'll be let right in. I also have an email address and a website. Both are Queen's Crafts by Bridget. The email address is at yahoo.com. My website is sponsored from the wonderful Steve at Harneal Media. If you are looking for a website, please do check him out. He is amazing to work with and super friendly and very, very fast. So check him out if you need a website or are looking into having one built. All right, so today we are here to see some of the dies that I have done that will be available at our live sale. Now, this is going to be an extremely busy month. We have our live tomorrow night, which is our Monday night live, and then on turnaround on Wednesday, we are having our celebration live at 7 p.m. I hope that you come and join in. Not only do I have 8 or 9 prizes that are going out just for that, just for the live, but there are 2 prizes for our scavenger hunt, as well as many, many donated prizes. We actually have 9 donated prizes on top of what I've done. So we have over 20 prizes to give out on Wednesday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you can come by and celebrate with us. It's my 6-year podiversary, and I'm happy to be here. I'm not at the place where I want to be numbers-wise, but I'm happy to have the friends that I have and the ability to share with you guys everything that I'm doing. I have some new camera equipment. I'm working on figuring all that out. So hopefully that will be able to come to you very, very soon, as well as the King and I are going to start a motorcycle channel. I'm not sure if it will be here and on another platform or just on another platform. Haven't decided 100% for sure yet, but I'll let you know exactly all the details when we have ironed those out. So we're going to start with some roving and then move on to the yarn that I dyed. And you can tell I was dyeing. I forgot to put my gloves on when washing my fiber out. So this first one, I was very, very shocked to see that we got some black. It's also got purple and pink in it. It's going to spin up very, very cool. If this one doesn't sell, will not be upset at all. I will definitely spin this up as soon as I have time to do a personal spin again. But then we go into some reds, and now I did dye this as it's braided. So there's going to be variations of colors within the fiber and within the braids. So we have green, pink, red, purples, and black. And this one, again, if it does not sell, I will happily spin up on my own because it is gorgeous. There we go. So we have teals and purples and more tealy colors and more purples, and I love it. Hopefully you guys are seeing this the way I'm seeing it on the screen, because it actually is fairly true to color, or fairly true to life from what I'm seeing on my screen. Hopefully our yarns will be that way. And again, this one, if it doesn't sell, I will happily spin it myself. But we have some more pastelier colors, and then a shock of bright pink. Now that's not quite as bright as you're seeing it, but the rest of it seems to be fairly true true to life. And this is the opposite side. So there we go. This was just a leftover bit, so this one won't be at the sale, but I thought it turned out really pretty. This was actually dyed with a brown. And this is one of the reasons that, I mean, I love food color dyeing because it's so unpredictable, but I hate food color dyeing because it's so unpredictable. At this, you know, I love and hate it at the same time. I'm not mad at it. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous color. Not what I expected at all, but very, very pretty, and it's going to make a very pretty single or mini hank. Now, I did do 2 hanks of self-striping yarn, and I will prove to you that it is self-striping before I show you in hank form, because I have not hanked this one, or haven't done the process to hank this one up yet. So we start at this end, and we have a nice blue turning into a darker blue, into a tealy green, into green. So as you can see, I cranked out a tube and dyed that tube. I then caked the tube and put it on the nitty knotty and hanked it up. So this is what we got in hank form. It is a little crinkly because of the way it was dyed, but that will not affect your project. It will come out. It's just, here we go. Absolute gorgeousness. I do want to get the king size Addy because that would have made this process much easier. With this tube, I think I cranked 550. I think it was 550 rounds of on the Addy Express, the mini one. So yeah, it was a lot of cranking, especially considering I had to crank the ball winder to cake it before I could crank it. It was a lot of cranking. All right. Next, we have some pinks and blacks. And here she is unhanked. Very, very pretty. I really like how this turned out. I love this technique. And then we have pink and blue and unhanked. Now I do have pictures of these. I will put them at the end of the video so that you can see everything a little closer up if you would like. I don't have the live sale scheduled yet, just because there's a lot of things going on right now, and I want to check out when everyone else is doing their stuff, you know. And then we have pink, and it's a purpley gray. It's purple and it's gray. There's spots where it's gray, there's spots where it's purple. Again, this one, oh, love it. Love to keep it in my stash. This is another one here. Now, the pink parts of this yarn, and the yarn I will show you next, were dyed with hibiscus flowers. I put the flower petals in the water, then had to strain them, and then we dyed the yarn. So we have a pretty bright blue with a very pale tonal pink, because there are pops of brighter color, like you can see there. I know my light is blowing it out a little bit, and it does look a bit white, but the yarn starts out lighter than this. So if I put those two together, you can see the pink in this yarn. Now, of course, I have to name and label all these yet. Now, here is the pink that was dyed solely with the hibiscus flowers. And here she is unhanked. So again, it's a very pale, very subtle pink, but I think that these two would work very lovely in a project together. Or these two, of course, would look very lovely in a project together. And then we have this beautiful greens and blues. Now, of course, it's when there's green with the blue, you can't see the green. Now, there's a bit of green there, you can see. Hopefully you will see the picture and it will show true to color for you, because that is not working for this yarn. Hopefully this next one you'll be able to see. We have a beautiful green with pink. Now, how come you can see the greens in this one? Maybe if we... That is so weird, because this green here and this green here are almost identical. You can see it in this yarn. You can't see it in this yarn, at least on my screen, and that's driving me crazy. Why is it when green is with blue, you cannot see it? If you're a tech wizard, please explain that to me. But anyways, here is that one unhanged. There we go. Now, I did untie and retie all of these hanks because I did get the same base as last time, because they were still out of the sock base that I like. So this is a one strand roving style yarn, fingering weight 400 and some yards. I can't remember it off the top of my head, and I don't want to tell you wrong. But it's the exact same base that I used last time. So those yarns will work well together. And then I have 4 of this one. Someone requested me to do not quite black, but gray. Black and gray are like 2 of the hardest colors to get with natural dyeing. I did attempt. I failed. I am waiting back to see if that person wants this yarn or not. If she doesn't, which I do not expect her to actually want it. I think it's beautiful, but it is not what she was looking for. So this is what I have. It might be at the live sale. It might not. I'm just letting you know up front, because she does have first dibs. I do have 4 hanks of this yarn, and it is like a mauvey color. So we have, it's not brown. It's looking brown on the camera. It's not brown. I mean, there are brown hues to it, but it's not brown. I guess you could call it chocolatey. And there she is unhanked. But all 4 hanks were dyed at the exact same time, and there also are blues hidden in this. And oh boy, my hands look awful, don't they? there we go. Like I said, she has first dibs. If she wants them, they're hers. If she does not, I will put them up in the live sale. And if nobody wants them, well, I guess I'll try to dye them again and try for black again. Hopefully we'll get something closer. If for some chance you won't be able to make a live sale, or you would just like to, you just have to have one of these yarns that I have shown you today, just reach out to me via Instagram, Facebook, email, or whatever is easiest for you, and let me know, and we will do that. I have no problem with people buying stuff or getting stuff pre-sale, because I just, it's easier for me. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. It's much easier for me that way. Because I get very, very overwhelmed during the lives. But that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I've got loads more to do. I've got another video yet to make, a couple videos to edit and get out to you guys. And just a reminder that if you haven't emailed me your scavenger hunt stuff yet, where you found everything, this will be the last video with scavenger hunt stuff in it. So you can relax after that. But send me your emails or messages. Let me know what animals or what creatures you found in what videos so I can get you on the wheel. We have over 500 names on the wheel as of right now. So that is very, very awesome. That is why we have 2 prizes for the scavenger hunt rather than 1. Because we have simply so many names on the wheel that I was so excited that I wanted to make sure that at least 2 people walked home or got to go home with something fabulous. Until next time, I truly hope that you are crafting your happiness. Bye for now, my friends.